Alright guys, so we're looking at C3.AI. So this stock has been going pretty crazy last a few days, especially after the headline saying that they're doing partnership with Microsoft Azure, and stock basically was sitting somewhere around here at 200-day moving average at $26 levels, and it has gone up pretty crazy, and volume you can see pretty elevated too. So what I'm watching from here, 40% move. Can it get going more? Possible. This stock has scheduled earnings for December 9th. So we shall see what they're going to report. But macro, like big picture, what we have going on right now is probably S&P 500 from here may not do anything else and just maybe slightly drift higher. But the clear trend is Russell 2000, IWM. Like you can see, like the money is going there, especially after this election move pump. It did correct itself, basically almost filled it. If it filled it to 224, that would have been nice, but we almost came down to this level in four consecutive sessions up and up and up. So if I zoom out a little bit more, you'll see this is Russell 2000 chart, 244. If we get back above into the year end, small caps can rally pretty big. So, and I'm looking at C3.AI is one of the small caps that can do well, especially if it holds up after their earnings report. And if you take a look at their basically the price action last year, right? So if you take a look at it right here, we went in the beginning of the year pretty bananas, where every AI stock was doing well last year, right? And elevated volume, like 50, 70, 100 million volume it was hitting. But last year or so, we don't have that much of a volume. There's not much of an excitement about these names. So maybe that's why it's a little bit under the radar. But here are the levels what I'm watching. So basically, I wouldn't want to buy this 40% move up. My plan for this one would be, okay, so I know it has pretty big resistance right here at 44 and maybe even 40. But this 37 was the resistance I was watching. But if it just shops around here until they report earnings, and after the earnings, what I was watching their revenue growth, and you can see, they're trying better and better. They're almost trying to do better and better every time. And the goal is, of course, to report that 1-2 quarters of a positive EPS to get going. For this company, is it possible to do so? Especially after last 3 quarters, negative 13 cents, 13 cents, 11 cents, and last time they reported, negative 5 cents they lost. So if they somehow manage to report positive, again, their shares outstanding is not a lot, actually, 127 million. So it should be, if they beat, this stock can go pretty crazy. And again, I'm not saying anybody that should basically pile into this name and just YOLO everything. No, not at all. Since going public, the stock, I think the public IPO price was, around like $100 or so, right? But here's the weekly chart. So as far as going right back to last year, these are the levels of resistance, right? 44, 45, maybe 47, 48. Potential to go up there. Market cap 4.7 billion. Can it double? Can it go to, say, 8 billion, 9 billion from here? Can the stock double from here? That's my speculation, basically. If they report earnings all the way into the year end, can we see the stock at around $70? And I'm going to take a look at the option market, what option market is implying, and just basically give you the number, probability number. That's how I look at it every time I trade. I'm going to go to January 3rd, and looks like we don't have that $70 strike price. Let's see if they have it. We have highest 50 actually. We have 55. What about January? Does January 15th, January 17th have 70? Okay, yeah. So if I think that the stock can double, I mean, I would want to stay closer to the money, right? But let's take a look at 50, right? Where I have a little bit of a volume I'm seeing. So by January 2025, 17th, okay, we're giving a little bit of more of a time, and we're reducing the target to, let's say, 50. Probability, according to option market, 15% of that strike price going in the money, and those contracts are trading for $1.50, and stock is implying $10 move by that time. So basically, stock option market is saying that no, it's not. I mean, it's very low probability that the stock come January 15th, 17th will be trading above $50. So, but it doesn't have to get to those points, but I would want this name to at least chop around, chill, maybe until they report earnings, move sideways, and then that last bit of second half of January, usually, I mean the December, usually pretty bullish, pretty big melt-ups happen historically, but again, it's not guaranteed, right? So if we take a look at IWM last year, what it did do. So you can see in the beginning of the December, we have a little bit of an uptick, and it moves sideways for about 2 weeks. You can see all the way till December 13th, and then we get going all the way from there. We push until December 27th, 10% from there. So that's sort of a that kind of a price action I'm expecting here for Russell 2000. Again, maybe it stalls out at these 244 and 240 and just goes back and forth before trying to break out. But basically, I'm bullish on small caps into the year end, and I would be watching C3.AI to go break out of these 40, 44, $48 levels by the end of the year. So, but again, this is purely me, and I don't have a position yet. I will be waiting until their earnings report, which is 3 more weeks. I will let the premium chill because I don't see much of an excitement in terms of volume, because this stock can get smacked down. But the fact that there is a catalyst, I mean, they're doing partnership with Microsoft. I mean, there's definitely a chance this company will sign some contracts that will make this name start reporting positive EPS. This is their annual revenue growth. You can see, of course, it's not trading crazy, but you can see, I mean, 891 employees, 4.75 billion market cap, and you can see steady growth every single year. But 2023, it did decline. The pace of growth wasn't as much. That's why this stock did get punished a little bit. But again, in 2023, it did fine in terms of stock performance. But 2024 so far, year to date, stock is down. I mean, stock is up 30%. But it was down for the most part throughout the year, even up until like last 3-4 trading sessions ago. This stock year to date was negative. That's why this 40% is pretty big move, and I will be waiting for this name to chop around, because this name can definitely sell off too if they report. If market doesn't like the report, despite whatever the small caps are going to be doing. So that's my take for C3.AI. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe.